is suspected of murder and taking his infant son after law enforcement found his wife dead at a Victor home last night.
Local News 8's Seth Ratliff was there this morning and spoke with the victim's family this afternoon. Seth, what did you find out?
Well, Todd and Linda, the more information we learn about this event, the more tragic this story becomes. We learned from the family that the victim, Callie Jean Randall, was pregnant with the couple's second child. The deputies found 38-year-old woman dead inside their home on Skyline Loop before midnight last night. Now they are searching for her husband, Jeremy Albert Best. He's believed to have left the area with their 10-month-old son, Zeke, pictured here with his mother, Callie. The victim's cousin, Med Fisher, says their entire family is in shock.
Our priority remains just steadfast on honoring Callie the best way that we possibly can. And the way that we can do that now is to fight for her son the way that she did. She was a mom who died defending her baby. And that is really just all you can ask for as a mother, is to lay down your life for your child. And we are so proud of her. And we are also so devastated that that was a choice that she had to make.
We actually have here several pictures of Zeke given to us by Callie's family. They say a detail to be aware of is that his cheeks are often flushed and red. Fisher also says all they want right now is for Zeke to be found safe.
He's such a good baby. Just such an even-tempered, just happy little guy. We were able to spend some time in Wisconsin as a family at the end of September, and it was just an absolute joy for all of us to get a chance to hold and kiss, and we all love him so much. We are heartbroken that he's still missing, and we just want him to be found safe.
Best is currently 5'11", 245 pounds with gray and brown hair. They report that he's currently driving a 1995 black Chevy Tahoe with the Idaho license plate 1T39349. Todd, back to you.
Okay, Seth, we understand there's more to this story?
Yes, Todd. Actually, Best was seen wandering around Swan Valley General Store yesterday naked. Paramedics came and took him to a hospital to be checked for his mental condition, and then he was released. It was later last night that his wife was found dead. Deputies say Best is armed and very dangerous. If you have any information about Best, the child, or the Tahoe, call 911. Reporting in the studio, I'm Seth Ratliff.
Okay, you guys, we do have a current Amber Alert that has been issued from Idaho, the Teton, Idaho. So let's look at some of this information. So here is the father. His name is Jeremy Best. He is the father of little Zeke Best, who is 10 months old. This is the reason why we have the Amber Alert, is because he is also known as he is he's wanted for being a suspect for the murder of Zeke's biological mother. 911 call came in on Thursday evening, and the 911 dispatcher only heard some kind of a disturbance, and it looks like they sent someone over, the police over, and little baby Zeke's biological mother was found deceased, and Zeke is now missing. He is 10 months old. Jeremy Best is driving a 1995 black Tahoe. Here is the license plate number right here in the corner of your screen. You are asked that if you know the whereabouts of baby Zeke Best, who is 10 months old, or if you know the whereabouts of Jeremy Best, who is the suspect for the murder of the infant child's mother, biological mother, please call 911, or you can call the Idaho Sheriff's Office at this number here. Okay, you guys, so let's cover this. This is an active Amber Alert. Let's start getting eyes out on the street, eyes out on the road. If you're out tonight or today or tomorrow, just keep an eye. Make sure you look for this license plate. So I have been doing a little bit of digging and a little bit of investigation, and I did find a report for Jeremy Best. He was arrested and taken to a mental facility hours before his wife was found deceased in their home, and their little boy Zeke was found missing. So before that, okay. So it says roughly 24 hours prior to the reported murder and kidnapping of Jeremy Best had another run-in with the law enforcement. Bonneville County Sheriff's deputies were called out to a disturbance at the Swan Valley General Store for a report of a man walking naked through the store. Responding deputies found Jeremy Best nude. All right, let me click onto it. He was reportedly evaluated by EMS and taken to Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center for further evaluation for medical health concerns. Sometime after Best was taken to the hospital for a mental health evaluation, he murdered some... Okay, I've got to put on my glasses, y'all. I can't read without them. I don't want to put on glasses, but I have to. There, I can see better now. All right. There you go. Yeah. I can actually see the numbers and everything. So, all right. So let's read this report. We do have an active Amber Alert going on. It is out of Idaho, and we will read what the report is, and we will go through some things that I dug up and found. And hopefully we can all get on this case and cover it, because it is an active Amber Alert that came in just today. So let's read and see what's happening. Okay, so this is an active Amber Alert, has been issued for Idaho and Wyoming after a 10-month-old... Oh. What? Oh, we are not reading this one. Let us see what news report. Daily Express. So she calls little Zeke a baby girl. 10-month-old girl went missing. Well, that one's not going to be reliable. Let's look at another different one. That one is not reliable. Zeke is a boy, a 10-month-old boy. Oh my gosh. Let's find a most recent one. Okay. Let's hope this one's a little more accurate. No, I don't want to accept the cookies. Okay. So this one is updated, has been updated at 4:13 p.m. It is now my time, 7:16 p.m. So the headline says, Mother dead, Amber Alert issued for Idaho baby abducted by homicide suspect who is child's father. This was, this was issued in Victor, Idaho. A woman is dead and an Amber Alert has been issued for a baby boy believed to be in imminent danger, who was abducted by his father, who is a homicide suspect. Jeremy Albert Best, 48, is considered heavily armed and dangerous, according to the Teton County Sheriff's Office. He is the biological father of 10-month-old Zeke Gregory Best. The Teton County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call around 11:40 p.m. Thursday from a home at 4600 Skyline Loop in Victor. According to a news release from the sheriff's office, the dispatcher heard a disturbance on the line and the deputies went to the house. When they arrived, Callie Jean Russell, 38, was found dead. Her death is being investigated as a homicide, the release says. Jeremy Best, Randall's husband, took off with Zeke Best, and their location is unknown, investigators say. Jeremy Best is 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighs 240 pounds, has brown hair, and is graying, green eyes, and a graying beard. He is driving a 1995 black Chevy Tahoe with license plate number 1T39349. Teton County Sheriff's is requesting assistance with homicide and child abduction. The Amber Alert says Idaho State Police sent it out around 3:50 a.m. Child was taken by homicide suspect, unknown direction of travel. Suspect is believed to be heavily armed and dangerous. Please do not approach. Anyone with information on the suspect or child is asked to call 911. Okay. And here's a map of, so it looks to me like I'm looking at the map, and it looks to me that Victor is on the other side of the Teton Mountains. Grand Canyon National Park. That is right around Yellowstone, you guys. There's a lot of wilderness in this area. So Swan Valley is where he was caught and arrested earlier that day before they had found Callie deceased. He was apparently on a 2-day meth binge and was naked in the store, causing a disturbance. So let's take a look at the map and the surrounding areas, and also we'll look at the video and some footage of when he was arrested earlier that day, and also we can look at some of the photos that I found. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so I had been looking around a little bit on Facebook, and I came across some news reports. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read one of the things that I thought was pretty interesting. So it is someone who actually lives in that town of Swan Valley, and this person wrote 4 hours ago on the news website, said this man was apprehended hours before he murdered that woman yesterday. He was naked and throwing jars inside the Swan Valley General Store. Really hope that Bonneville County Sheriff's Office is ready for a lawsuit. They let him go. He was obviously out of his mind and admitted to being up for 2 days on a meth binge. It has taken a full hour before the sheriff to show up in the Swan Valley when the store was in danger from another tweaker. Those of us who live here are obviously unsafe and cannot rely on law enforcement. People spend days in jail or on a psych hold for less than what happened yesterday, and they let him go. This person's pretty upset. Would love to know why the hospital didn't put him in a psych hold. That's terrible. They should have put him in a psych hold. He said he'd been up for 2 days on a meth binge. So apparently they let him go. I guess that's why Bonneville County Sheriff's Office is no longer answering questions about the situation, and all they are doing now is assisting the department that is investigating this case. So that's terrible. And it took them an hour to get to the store. It says this man was apprehended hours before he murdered the woman yesterday. So he must have got out of the psych ward and they didn't hold him. So I guess he went to her house. Oh, that's bad. Bad, 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 bad. What do you all think? I hope this little baby is found okay and alive. If he was up on for 2 days on a meth binge, he should not be taken care of. A 10-month-old. And he killed his wife. Well, he didn't kill his wife that we know of. You're innocent till proven guilty. We all know that. But he is a suspect. And it says that he is a suspect. They named him as a suspect. So let's pray that this little baby is found okay.